What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're taking a look at VeChain and its recent price action, and make sure to watch the video till the end for a price prediction for the short and the long term as well. First things first, please smash the likes, subscribe and hit the bell icon. YouTube is not pushing crypto content out currently and our subscribers aren't getting notifications, so make sure to join our free Telegram to stay up to date with all of our videos as they are posted, links in the description. It really helps if you hit the like. We're posting 4 videos per day, so come back every day for daily updates and analysis. And make sure to comment down below for your chance to win a hardware wallet in our new monthly giveaway. We'd also like to thank you all so much for your support. We've just hit 10k subscribers, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, we've had many reports that our subscribers aren't seeing our content, and this is most likely because you haven't hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon with all notifications turned on. Give it a tap now, turn on all notifications, and you'll most likely see most of our videos being posted. Also, if you want to support the channel, make sure to tap that like, it really helps us out. We're posting 4 videos per day, so make sure to check back every single day for daily updates. So we're just taking a look at VeChain here, and I mean, you can see that we're quite clearly having a really nice little breakout, aren't we? We've basically been having a breakout of pretty much, you know, a lot of resistances over the past few weeks. Really good to see. Obviously, on the macro timescale that we do like to continue to point out because it's very important. We are still in this big uptrend inside of this, you know, massive channel. Got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, and then you could basically say this is a 4th touch on the bottom, and obviously 2 touches on the top here. You can say that this is a pretty defined channel, we would say now. And you can see quite clearly, you know, we've got near the bottom of the channel, getting really oversold. Obviously, got some nice divergences here. You could say potentially this is a bullish divergence here on our RSI, and also we've got a nice bullish divergence here on the histogram as well. Price action coming down, momentum on the histogram coming up, and you can see, you know, we're showing a lot of signs of life here for VeChain, and we'll continue to say this because, you know, it's true. Been in this big descending wedge, just like pretty much all altcoins. It's actually crazy how similar the pattern is for pretty much all altcoins. Massive, you know, big descending wedge ever since we made all-time highs here. Coming down. You know, stuck under our EMAs as well. Flip bearish here, came up, stuck under the 50, stuck under the 20, stuck under resistance, come down to the bottom of the wedge, come back up. And then, you know, we have actually finally got the breakout here. We broke out here at around this 9 cent level. You can see actually we broke out, back tested, but still stuck under the EMAs here, forced us down again, retested the previous resistance as support, really strong. SR flip, support and resistance flip, basically previous support, previous resistance here flipped into support, really bullish. And you can see here, you know, since we hit those lows again, in this big, you know, order block, you would say here, there's a decent order block here where there's a really strong level of support for VeChain. Anywhere below, you know, you'd say that 6 cent level. And you can see we've got the fake out to the downside below this support line. And then ever since then, touching the bottom of that, touching the bottom of the channel, you know, just touching that a super oversold level as well. A lot of catalysts for that big reversal that we have been looking for. And you can see we have started to get it, haven't we? Obviously with Bitcoin as well leading the way. But all of these kinds of patterns and signals, you could say, to show that the reversal is probably quite likely, have been happening for Bitcoin as well. And with Bitcoin obviously having a nice pump to the upside, that obviously means that VeChain's going to follow suit. And you can see quite clearly, you know, we've got our reward, haven't we? Basically moved, that is the worst arrow I've ever drawn. Okay, let's try again. Come on, there we go. And as you can see, we're showing a lot of signs of life now, aren't we? We're bouncing off the lows, bouncing off previous resistance as support, oversold as well. Histogram, bullish divergences. And you can see we've come up, we've absolutely smashed through our 20 EMA, and now it looks as though we have just taken our 55 as well. This is on the daily time frame, so a lot of strength to this price action, as you can see here. And you know, we're slowly starting to drag our 20 EMA up, aren't we? And if we do get that bullish flip of those EMAs in the next week or so, if you know, if VeChain does continue to do something like this and grind its way back up, you know, we're going to be looking at potentially just that full reversal out of it, aren't we? Because you can see the last time that we did flip our EMAs here, bearish, came down, found support at the bottom of the channel, started to get that pickup, and then obviously absolutely off to the races. And you know, the same thing's happened here, hasn't it? We got crazy overbought in this previous pump. We basically got our bearish flip here with our big pullback, come all the way down, got really oversold. Then we started to pick up, had a massive run to the upside, and same thing's happening here. Really overbought at the top of our channel as well, so quite a lot of confluence here. Big we flipped bearish on our EMAs. Big consolidation period here. A bit of, a pullback, consolidation, sideways action, you could say. We came down here and we've just been slowly doing something like this. And you can see, we were getting really overextended to the downside, basically, is what we're saying. And now we're starting to get that bounce, aren't we? Because, the market is like a rubber band and you can't just go down and down and down forever. And the more oversold you get, the more that you start to descend in price. And obviously, with the volume decreasing as well and the price action trickling down, these are all bullish reversal signals. And sooner or later, we did need to snap back with the bulls coming in to, start to push the price back up, because, you can't just keep going down and down and down forever. And eventually the bulls are going to step in and, bring fair value back to the market, because we have been really in a period of intense fear in the market, haven't we? And obviously that's led to the recent price action. But it's pretty obvious, in our opinion, that, we're showing a lot of signs of life here, basically, for the continuation of the bull run, aren't we? You can see it's very clear that we're breaking out of all manner of resistances here. We're bouncing at support, bouncing at the bottom of the channel for continuation. Now we're breaking out of our 20 and our 55 on the daily time frame. All of this, very good confluence for, potential continuation here. If we take a quick look at Bitcoin so we can get an informed idea about what's going on, you can see quite clearly that Bitcoin's been on an absolute tear. We've basically got this range, haven't we? Something like this, where essentially Bitcoin's come up, and pretty much tested pretty much the top of the range, you would say. We've created this range when we had the massive dump, obviously, and we have just been trading downwards and downwards inside the range. But obviously you can see we came down near the bottom of it. You could probably say realistically that this is probably the bottom of the range. But sometimes I get confused with my tools. You could say realistically that's the bottom of the range here, where we did come down below 30k for about 4 or 5 hours. And then, the biggest short squeeze ever that I think I've ever seen. Probably not the biggest short squeeze ever, but, this is a massive short squeeze that happened right here, because, we've got a big bullish divergence here. Histogram's looking bullish as well, you can see here. Lots of bullish divergences all over the place. And now we've got our daily flip on Bitcoin of our 20 and our 55 bullish, which is really, really bullish. You can see that this actually happened today, or is this yesterday? Does that count as yesterday? We'll say in between today and yesterday this has happened. So you would expect over the next few days, hopefully we can come back, consolidate, back test these, and move to the upside, because this is overextended. And you'd probably be expecting a bit of a pullback to back test some levels before we move up again. But things looking really, really good, aren't they? And if we take a look at VeChain and how that affects VeChain, we'll probably be expecting a bit of a pullback in the short term, something like this, to back test some of these EMAs and levels. But we are looking upwards, basically, aren't we? And we could be forming potentially this really nice inverse head and shoulders pattern. Obviously, we're looking for that back test, something like this, and then the continuation. But if that was the case, you could see we could be looking at potentially forming that inverse head and shoulders here. Basically something like this. This is your shoulder. This is your head. And then this is your shoulder. Coming back down and back up, something like this. Which would be, really, really nice to see, obviously. And, if we do see that happening, then we would be looking at some very, very nice price targets for VeChain coming up to around, this 12, 13, 14 cent level, getting, we're reversing right out of here, basically, aren't we? Because you can see, we're showing a lot of signs of life here, aren't we? Absolutely no signs of a bear market either. Obviously, we did come down below the 55 on the weekly here for, a few weeks, but, this massive pump has brought us well back, essentially back testing it as support for continuation, just like we did here. You can see we had this happened here. We came down, consolidated between the 20 and the 55. Massive, massive consolidation here. Really, really nice back test of our 55. And, so ever since then, absolutely off to the races. And you can see it's no different here. Really overextended, come down, back test 55, back test 55. And now it looks as though, we're consolidating in between those two levels, potentially before that last leg up. And we're looking for around that $1 level, aren't we? So we do think in the short term, take a look at our hourly chart here. Potentially we're looking at VeChain having a bit of a retracement, because we have been getting quite overextended before that next leg up. But we are targeting that 12, 13, maybe even that 14 cent level. Somewhere up here. Probably at least this 12-cent level we would say is our next real point of resistance, somewhere up here. And you know, we're looking at full reversals out of here, aren't we? With everything that we're seeing here with the charts, things looking really, really promising. And then obviously, in the long term, we do strongly think that VeChain is going to do extremely well. We are looking for that $1 price target as a really, really nice little round number to aim for. Obviously, we've got the confluence with the fib extension here as well for that price target. So that's our update today, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comments section below. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can keep up to date with all of our videos. Remember to comment down below and be subscribed to enter into our brand new monthly giveaway for a hardware wallet. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or sign up to YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're offering coin calls, one-to-one access to us personally, insight into our personal portfolio, daily research of crypto assets with massive potential, and access to our brand new 100x portfolio. With so many benefits, you might as well check it out below. Don't forget to get 2 free stocks with Webull by signing up and then depositing $100 using our link in the description below. You can quite literally deposit the $100, get your 2 free stocks, and then withdraw the money. So there's no reason not to do that, and they could be valued all the way up to $1,600 each. But don't forget to actually deposit as well after signing up, otherwise you won't receive the second stock. Scammers get worse every day, so make sure to protect yourself and your crypto online with Pure VPN. Sign up below for some big discounts. You can get access to block content and protect yourself from phishing scams with super low monthly payments and high quality speeds. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalist.